of their own learning with the help of the revolution in technology. They are so much into technology that they are taking charge of the learning. You don't understand something in the class, okay, we have YouTube, we have so many other resources. So students have taken charge of their own learning. So now the imperative lies on us to adopt technology and to use it in a meaningful way in the class. So here I'll be discussing some happiness skills. I'll be discussing some technology tools which are freely available, which are easy to use, and which you can incorporate into your lesson plans, into your pedagogy, and use it in everyday scenarios. Because see, nowadays everyone at home also has got a smartphone or a laptop, so it's very easy to implement technology. So this is a slide which I created. I think happiness is the most basic indicator of the social and emotional well-being of a classroom, of a child. Sorry. Okay, so this is some research which I had done, and it has been done earlier also by many people. See, research has shown that there is a happiness skill set. That means we actually have a skill set which ensures, if we develop that skill set, which ensures that children are happy. And these skill sets are human connections, gratitude, very important, kindness, mindfulness, positive outlook, and the children should have a purpose in life. So all these factors, when they are exposed to these factors, when they're exposed to these classroom experiences, this actually helps the skills which are required for lifelong happiness. So being happy is mapped onto these tools. So using existing technology like the powerful edtech tools, we have so many tools like Flipgrid, we have Sway, we have Skype, Note, Minecraft. All these tools can be used to infuse happiness into the classroom. So I'll go through each and every tool one by one, and I'll also share with you the experience which I have had in my class with this. So the first tool which comes up is Flipgrid. It is basically a free online video aggregation tool. It is used to amplify student voice. It can be used in a variety of ways. Like you can use it to for English, where you can ask students to speak into the phone, and automatically the recording goes to a grid. It is basically a grid. I'll just show you how it looks like. We also have a website for this, flipgrid.com, where you can go and register for free. I'll not go into the details right now. So what can we do with a Flipgrid? The idea is we can actually create a Flipgrid and share it with the students. We can call it the gratitude wall. Now what happens is, I tell every student in my class to recall at least 3 people who helped them during the day, maybe during the week, or maybe during the month. Maybe a classmate, a peon, a teacher, their parents, their friends, anyone whom they feel in the entire day they have been helped by, or maybe in a day or two or whatever, like it's up to you. So the children recall, then they speak up. They think of a simple thank you message, and that thank you message goes into this grid directly. So when this thank you message goes to the grid, it is actually shared by all the students. It is like a grid where we have all the students' responses, and each and everyone can see each other's responses. So the grid is shared. So the people who are also mentioned in the grid can be shown this grid. So there are so many feelings coming out, so many feelings coming out in the form of words. Let me show you the grid which we have. This is something called a flip grid. This green button, when we click on this, we can add a video. Now these are the videos of my students which I've been aggregating over time. I've put these smiley faces. I've asked them to put the smiley faces because of issues of small young children being exposed to internet. So I'll show you my gratitude wall. Remember, there is a tool called Flipgrid, flipgrid.com. You will be taken to flipgrid.com, and there you can actually create your account, and you can create a grid. You can create a topic and share it with the children. So this is a gratitude wall which I have created. It's very easy to create, very easy to create. So thank you. I've given this prompt here. Now here, this is my latest grid for the COVID special, I would say. So here, this is basically, there are 3 responses here. Can you see these are 3 responses? Agrima, Arya, and Sonam. These three students have